You've heard of Mary Magdalene, but have you heard of the lineage? The bloodlines of womb wisdom, feminine gnosis, and body-led remembrance. I'm Ginny, priestess and spiritual mentor, and in this episode, we're diving into the sacred codes of the Rose Lineage. This is not history, it's a frequency you carry in your bones. Welcome back to the podcast. I've not reached the point where I have some fancy music or anything, but let's get straight to the point. I am Ginny, and today we're taking the Magdalene conversation even deeper into the mystery of the Rose Lineage. If you've ever felt there was something ancient pulsing through your womb, your blood, your dreams, something sacred that no one taught you, but you've always known, then this is for you. So let's start at the root. The Rose Lineage, which is the lineage of priestess that I am a part of, that I'm initiated into, it is not a religion. It's not even a doctrine. It is a living, breathing remembrance. A lineage of priestesses, mystics, and feminine-coded wisdom keepers who've carried the torch of sacred knowing for thousands of years. The Rose lineage includes Isis, Inanna, Hathor, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and yes, women like you and me, women who bleed, who feel, who die and resurrect again and again through love, grief, and embodiment. Why the rose? The rose is a symbol. She spirals open. She is soft and thorned. She births beauty and pain at once. She is descent and ascension, just like you and me. When you walk the path of the rose, you don't ascend out of the body, you descend into it. I talk about this all the time in my TikToks about how everyone views ascension as coming up and out, but really ascension is about moving into the heart and down, moving in and down. The rose teaches that wisdom isn't only in the mind. It lives in the hips, the belly, the womb, the voice, the blood. That descent is initiation. And we're talking heartbreak, shadow work, dark nights of the soul. We're talking sacred rage and holy grief. It's not all white robes and crystals and rainbows and butterflies. It's raw, embodied, gut-wrenching sometimes. Walking the path of the priestess is not easy, but it is so holy. The Rose lineage holds the codes of sacred feminine, of the sacred feminine, not as some idealized goddess floating above you, but as the force already inside of you, as a spiral that uncoils when you stop pretending that you're fine. Fine is the trigger word for me with my therapist and my psych nurse. When I say I'm fine too many times, they're like, you've said you're fine a lot. That means you're not fine. And that's the thing. We get to accept that it's okay to not be okay, and that it's not fine, and that we have the power to make a change. And that we don't really have to make a change. All we have to do is remember our truth, remember the wisdom that lives within us. So, how does one, quote unquote, join the Rose lineage? The answer is that you don't. You remember it. It remembers you. Maybe it starts as a dream. Maybe it happens through loss. Maybe it's through your own breakdown, your own cracking open. Maybe it happens in a moment of stillness when you suddenly know that your body is sacred, that your grief is a doorway, that your voice is ancient. For me, it came through collapse, through betrayal, death, trauma, and rebirth. And it definitely was not glamorous, but it was real. The Magdalene showed up in visions, in books falling off of the shelf, in dreams, in tears, and a lot of painful thorns. And every time I said yes to the next layer of descent, something opened. And this is how women remember, through the body, through humanity, through the ache, through the reclamation of their own inner priestess. So take a deep breath with me. Place a hand on your womb or on your heart and listen. Not to me, but to her. The one within you who knows. The one who's been waiting for this exact moment. If this episode stirred something in your blood, I would love for you to reach out. Check out the Priestess Path. Message me directly. I have a ton of information on my TikTok or even Facebook Reels. This isn't just a podcast. This is a portal for you and me. This is a community. This is where we connect. In the next episode, I will be sharing more of my story. More of the collapse that led to my awakening and how the Magdalene found me in the dark. Until then, spiral deep. XOXO, Ginny.